Autophagy unlocked. How fasting activates your body's deep clean mode. Imagine your body has a built-in cleaning crew, not one that scrubs floors but one that clears out damaged cells, recycles broken parts, and sweeps away debris linked to aging and disease. This silent process happens every day, behind the scenes. It's called autophagy, which literally means self-eating, and when it kicks into high gear, your body begins one of its most powerful healing responses. In this video, we'll unpack how fasting triggers autophagy and why this natural cleanup system might be the key to longevity, sharper thinking, and preventing chronic illness. We're PharmaconHealth, and this is your science-based guide to the body's most underrated superpower. What is autophagy? Let's start with the basics. Autophagy is your body's internal recycling and repair system. It's a process where cells break down and remove their own damaged or dysfunctional components. Think of it like a maintenance crew for your cells. When proteins misfold or organelles wear out, autophagy kicks in to dismantle them and reuse the parts. In 2016, Dr. Yoshinori Osumi won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering autophagy, a process where our cells self-eat to clear out damage and recycle it into energy. But here's the fascinating part. Autophagy isn't always active. When nutrients are plentiful, your body uses them to build proteins and support growth. That's important, but it doesn't leave much energy for repair. Your cells need a signal to switch gears. And one of the most powerful triggers, fasting. When you fast, your body senses the nutrient shortage and activates autophagy, cleaning out damaged parts, improving function, and keeping your cells healthy. This discovery reshaped our understanding of health and longevity, showing how lifestyle choices, like fasting, can tap into ancient survival mechanisms hidden within our cells. How fasting activates autophagy. So how exactly does fasting switch on this internal cleanup crew? When you eat regularly, your cells are focused on growth and building, but when you stop eating, especially after 18, 24, or even 48 hours, your cells begin to sense stress. There's no incoming fuel. So they shift priorities. They stop building and start cleaning. This shift is regulated by several pathways, including AMPK activation, mTOR inhibition, and sirtuin signaling. These are just fancy names for nutrient-sensing switches inside your cells. However, how quickly it activates depends on your health, activity level, metabolic state, and even how often you fast. But for most people, deeper fasting, 24 to 72 hours, is where real cellular repair begins. When food is scarce, these switches flip, and autophagy is activated. In short, fasting equals no nutrients equals stress signal equals trigger autophagy equals cellular spring cleaning. It's your body's way of adapting to survival by getting rid of what's not working and reusing what it can. The timeline. When does autophagy begin? Autophagy doesn't turn on the moment you skip breakfast. So when does it start? Research suggests autophagy begins after 18 to 24 hours of fasting, and it peaks between 48 and 72 hours. For someone who's metabolically healthy and already fat adapted, autophagy may activate sooner. This is why short intermittent fasts like 16 to 8 offer some benefits. But longer fasts unlock deeper, regenerative processes like autophagy. Over time, damaged proteins can accumulate and interfere with brain function. This is a hallmark of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Autophagy's benefits. Why it matters. So what's the big deal? Why is autophagy so important? Let's look at what this process actually does. It removes damaged proteins, helping prevent the buildup of toxic clumps linked to diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Recycles cellular components. Your cells reuse the raw materials to build new, healthier structures, boosts immune function. Autophagy clears out viruses and bacteria that may be hiding inside cells, protects against cancer by removing precancerous mutations or abnormal cell parts before they grow. Slows aging. Accumulated cellular damage is a major driver of aging. Autophagy helps reverse it. It's how your body extends a cell's life by repairing what's broken without having to replace the entire cell. In simple terms, autophagy is like pressing the reset button for your cells. Regularly triggering it through fasting can help keep your body younger for longer. Autophagy in the brain. Now let's talk about the brain, because this is where autophagy really shines. Your brain cells called neurons are particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress and protein buildup. Autophagy helps clean up this mess by removing dysfunctional mitochondria and misfolded proteins. Autophagy protects neurons, improves cognitive function, and supports memory. Animal studies show that enhanced autophagy is linked to better learning and neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections. Fasting also increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor BDNF, a growth factor that supports brain repair and plasticity. So when you fast, your brain not only cleans, it grows stronger. Autophagy versus apoptosis. Not the same thing. Let's clarify something. Autophagy is often confused with apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, but they're not the same. Autophagy is like maintenance, it repairs and recycles. Apoptosis is like demolition, it kills the entire cell. While both processes are essential, autophagy is the gentler, more regenerative path. Think of autophagy as the body's reuse and renew system. It's efficient, sustainable, and crucial for long-term health. How to maximize autophagy naturally? You don't need pills or fancy gadgets to boost autophagy. Here's how to activate it naturally. 1. Extended fasting, 24 to 72 hours. Giving them that breakthrough. Fasting allows autophagy to do its job. This is the most powerful known trigger. Longer fasts mean deeper cleanup. 2. Intermittent fasting. Daily fasts like 16 to 8 or alternate day fasting can gently stimulate autophagy over time. 3. Exercise, especially high-intensity interval training (HIIT) and resistance training. 4. Low carb or ketogenic diet reduces insulin and mimics fasting at the cellular level. 5. Sleep and circadian rhythm. Autophagy is regulated by your biological clock. Good sleep boosts it, though human trials are ongoing. The early evidence is promising and exciting. It's not magic. It's built into our biology, and fasting helps unlock it. What to avoid during fasting? To trigger autophagy during fasting, avoid constant snacking, high sugar, high refined carb diets, overeating in general. Your cells need downtime to repair. Is there such thing as too much autophagy? Autophagy is powerful, but like anything in biology, it works best in balance. Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Too much fasting, undereating, or extreme stress can overactivate autophagy, leading to muscle loss or weakened immunity over time. That's why cycling fasting periods and tuning into your body's signals is key. Moderation is powerful. Consistency is more important than intensity. Use fasting to stimulate autophagy, but don't obsess over it. Let your body lead. Real-life applications and success stories across the world. People are using fasting to harness autophagy with incredible results. Some use it for brain clarity and mental health. Doctors and researchers are exploring its role in treating cancer, autoimmune conditions, and even longevity. It is not a fad. To wrap up, autophagy is your body's internal reset button. It's how your cells clean, heal, and renew themselves. Fasting isn't just about burning fat. It's about activating deep cellular intelligence or repair system that's already inside you, waiting to be switched on. If you'd like to learn more about what happens to your entire body during extended fasting, check out our deep dive video, What Really Happens to Your Body During Extended Fasting. Have questions or your own story to share? And don't forget to subscribe to PharmaconHealth for more science-backed wellness content. Thanks for watching, and here's to healing from the inside out.